أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أستغفر الله 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 الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفتح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دليل المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام وأفوض أمري إلى الله إن الله بصير بالعباد. رابطة الشريفة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاتحة الشريفة 7 times. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم صلوات الشريف 10 times. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك الشريف 7 times. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إخلاص الشريف 11 times. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Fatiha to Sharifa 7 times. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Salawat al-Sharifa 10 times.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاطر السماوات والأرض أنت وليي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما وألحقني بالصالحين آمنا بالله صدق الله العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين إلى أشرف النبي صلى الله تعالى وسلم وآله وصحبه الكرام وإلى إخوانهم من الأنبياء المرسلين وخدماء شرائعهم والأرواح المتعبة وشيخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة لأهل الخواجقان الفاتحة
أفضل الفعل أنه لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إلا الله لا إله 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 إلا الله لا لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلاة الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلاة الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم إلى شرف النبي صلى الله تعالى عليه وآله وسلم وعلى إخوانه من الأنبياء والمرسلين وعن العلماء المتقين وعن الأولياء الصالحين وسائر ساداتنا صديقين لله تعالى. الفاتحة. الله 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 Allah 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 Allah. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم.
Allah
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام يا هو يا هو يا دائم يا هو يا
Allah
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. 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 صل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. على أشرف العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. على أفضل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. على أكمل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. صلوات الله تعالى وملائكته وأنبيائه ورسله وجميع خلقه على محمد وعلى آل محمد عليهم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. ورضي الله تبارك وتعالى عن ساداتنا أصحاب رسول الله أجمعين وعن التابعين بهم بإحسان وعن الأئمة المجتهدين الماضين وعن العلماء المتقين وعن الأولياء الصالحين وعلى مشايخنا في الطريقة النقشبندية العالية قدس الله تعالى أرواحهم الزكية ونور الله تعالى أضرحاتهم المباركة وعاد الله تعالى علينا من بركاتهم وفيوضاتهم دائما. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة. إلى حضرة النبي صلى الله تعالى عليه وآله وسلم وعلى أجمعين من الأنبياء والمرسلين وعن العلماء المتقين وعن الأولياء الصالحين وعلى مشايخنا في الطريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة إلى روح إمام الطريقة وغوث الخليقة خواجة شهاب الدين نقشبندي محمد الويسي البخاري وسلطان الأولياء مولانا شيخ عبد الله الفائز الداغستاني وأستاذنا خواجة عبد الخالق الغجدواني وروحنا سيدنا الشيخ سيد محمد نازم عادل الحقاني وسائر ساداتنا صديقين الله تعالى. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. 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 سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله الله سلطان الله الله نبي محمد عليه السلام سبحان الله الله سلطان الله الله نبي محمد عليه السلام سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام عليه السلام عليه السلام عليه السلام عليه السلام الله يا جليل الله يا جليل الله 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 الله ذو الجلال الله ذو الجلال 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 حسبنا الله ربنا الله 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 حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين الفاتحة اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممار الليالي وطول الدوام اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممار الليالي وطول الدوام اللهم صل وسلم على شوف الفاتحة
program after Maghrib, inshallah.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين أفحسبتم أنما خلقناكم عبثا وأنكم إلينا لا ترجعون فتعالى الله الملك الحق لا إله إلا هو رب العرش الكريم ومن يدع مع الله إلها آخر لا برهان له به فإنما حسابه عند ربه إنه لا يفلح الكافرون وقل رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين لولا أن تداركه نعمة من ربه لنبذ بالعراء وهو مغموم فاجتباه ربه وجعله من الصالحين وإن يكاد الذين كفروا ليزلقونك بأبصارهم لما سمعوا الذكر ويقولون إنه لمجنون وما هو إلا ذكر للعالمين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله. اللهم صل على النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام تبارك يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. صلى الله على حبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا أكرم الخلق من ألوذ به سواك عند حلول الحديث العميم. ولن يضيق رسول الله جاهك بإذا الكريم تجلى باسم منتقم. فإن من جودك الدنيا وضرتها ومن علومك علم اللوح والقلم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. يا نفس لا تقنطي من زلة عظمت. إن الكبائر في الغفران كالأمم. لعل رحمة ربي حين يقسمها تأتي على حسب العصيان في القسم. يا ربي واجعل رجائي غير منعكس لديك واجعل حسابي غير منقرب. مولاي صل وسلم دائما كلهم والتف بعبدك في الدارين إن له صبرا متى تدعوه الأهوال ينهزم ودلس بصلاة منك دائمة على النبي بمنهل ومنسجم ما رنحت عذبات البني ريح صابا وأترابا عيسى هادي العيس بالنغم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم ثم الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي الكرم والآل والصحب ثم التابعين فهم أهل التقى والنقى والحلم والكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم واغفر إلهي لكل المسلمين بما يتلون في المسجد الأقصى وفي الحرم بجاه من بيته في طيبة حرام واسمه قسم من أعظم القسم وهذه بردة المختار قد ختمت والحمد لله في بدر وفي خاتم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم أبياتها قد أتت 60 مع 100 فرج بها كربنا يا واسع الكرم واغفر لنا شيدها واغفر لقارعها سألتك الخير يا ذا الجود والكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم.
Before we begin, I'd like to make an announcement. With the owner of the vehicle V867 VCE, the silver Toyota, could you please move it immediately, please? It's parked inside the Islam car park. And there's another vehicle which is SK15 AFA. It's a Mercedes. Could you please move Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I'd like to welcome you all to tonight's special gathering, which is in honor of Khwaja Azizan Ali Ramitani rahmatullah alayhi. He is the fourth of the 7 saints of Bukhara Sharif, who are collectively known as al-Khwajagan. Now, we hold these Khatam Sharifs with the intention that wherever a beloved of Allah is mentioned, Allah's mercy descends upon those gatherings. The theme of the gathering tonight is association. It's been mentioned and discussed in the previous few weeks, and the Khwaja masters have emphasized this always, the importance of association. Now, it's fair to say that most of us here tonight have either read or heard the following phrase: Tariqatuna sohba wa khayru fi jamia. Tariqatuna sohba wa khayru fi jamia. Which means our way, the Naqshbandi Tariqa, is association, and goodness comes from congregation. Now here the Arabic word khair is usually translated in English to goodness, but in reality it means much, much more. Khair means safety, good health, peace, purity, virtue, benefit, and much, much more. Good association guarantees all of this, and bad association harms you. Khwaja Azizan explains that if you sit in the company of a person and your mind is distracted throughout a gathering, if you don't leave that company or that person, the spirit of Azizan will never leave you, never forgive you. Now, what's this advising us? It's advising us to reflect on the company that we keep. Is our association good, or is it bad for us? The Holy Quran gives examples of the effect of association. In the time of Prophet Musa alayhi salam, there was a pious man. Now, whenever he prayed, he would include a special name of Allah, and his dua was accepted. It was a gift from Allah to him. But one day, he was asked by the local people to curse Moses and stop him from entering their city. Now, this pious man said, obviously, no, I can't do that. He is a prophet of Allah. I can only pray for something which is good. But these local people, who were enemies of Islam, then offered a very generous reward to his wife to convince him to make this dua against Prophet Musa alayhi salam, and eventually he did. Allah Almighty then cursed this person, and on the Day of Judgment, he will be turned into the shape of a dog. So despite the fact that he was very, very pious, his association in bad company destroyed him. And then we have the example of the Ashab Kahf, the sleepers of the cave, who were accompanied by a dog. On the Day of Judgment, Allah will transform that dog into a human being. Why? Because he chose good association, and that led to his salvation. Now, tonight's Khatam Sharif on association is a continuation from the previous Khatam Sharif, which was the relationship between man and God. Now, we came to a simple conclusion that to reach God, you need men of God. It's the men of Allah that get you to Allah. You can't do it by yourself and use your own intellect. Although intellect has its many uses, but this is not one of them. With association to the right people, you will get there. And if you understand this point, your path will be made easy. Maulana Sheikh Nazim used a very, very simple example to make us understand this, to make our simple minds understand this. Maulana said there was an ant with a broken leg, and he was in Damascus, and he wanted to go to Makkah Sharif. Now, what's the likelihood of the ant reaching Makkah Sharif from Damascus? It's an impossible situation. But the ant crawled up the leg of a dove, and then the dove flew away and took it to Makkah Sharif. So if you are a weak one, if you are the weakest link, so to speak, hold on to a strong link. Just like the catchphrase in the famous TV show, The Weakest Link, which goes, "You are the weakest link, goodbye." Well, it definitely will be goodbye if you hold on to bad company. But if you hold on to good company, it won't be goodbye, it will be instead welcome to salvation. This is why the Khwaja masters emphasize good association. It grants you honor with Allah Almighty. Now, after the prophets, who are the best of people? The companions. Why? Because of their association with their Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Now, the Prophet mentioned that on the Day of Judgment there will be people whose faces will be filled with so much light, so much so that even the prophets and the martyrs will envy them. And the companions said, Ya Rasulullah, who are these people? And the Prophet replied, these are people who love one another for the sake of Allah, who visit one another for the sake of Allah, and who sit together for the sake of Allah. This is the purpose of association. It's for our protection and salvation. So tonight's message from Khwaja Azizan is that you need to think about your own associations right now. Now, are they of benefit to you? Are they disconnecting you from Allah? Or are they bringing you closer to Allah? Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin.
Ya Nabi, 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 सबसे औला आला हमारा नबी, सबसे औला आला हमारा नबी, सबसे बाला आला हमारा नबी, सबसे बाला आला हमारा नबी, अपने मौला का प्यारा हमारा नबी, अपने मौला का प्यारा हमारा नबी, दोनों आलम का दूल्हा हमारा नबी, दोनों आलम का दूल्हा हमारा नबी, बज़ में आखिर का शम्मा फरोज़ा हुआ, बज़ में आखिर का शम्मा फरोज़ा हुआ, नूरे अव्वल का जलवा हमारा नबी, बुझ गई जिसके आगे सभी मशालें, बुझ गई जिसके आगे सभी मशालें, शम्मा वो लेके आया हमारा नबी, शम्मा वो लेके आया हमारा नबी, या 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 नबी, जिसके तलवों का दोवन है आबे हयात, जिसके तलवों का दोवन है आबे हयात, है वो जाने मसीहा हमारा नबी, है वो जाने मसीहा हमारा नबी, खल्के से औलिया, औलिया से रसूल, खल्के से औलिया, औलिया से रसूल, और रसूलों से आला हमारा नबी, जैसे सबका खुदा एक है वैसे ही, जैसे सबका खुदा एक है کون دیتا ہے دینے کو منہ چاہیے، کون دیتا ہے دینے کو منہ چاہیے، دینے والا ہے سچا ہمارا نبی، لامکان تک اجالا ہے جس کا وہ ہے، لامکان تک اجالا ہے جس کا وہ ہے، ہر مکان کا اجالا ہمارا نبی، کیا خبر کتنے تارے کھلے چھپ گئے، کیا خبر کتنے تارے کھلے چھپ گئے، پر نہ ڈوبے نہ ڈوبا ہمارا نبی، پر نہ ڈوبے نہ ڈوبا ہمارا نبی، یا نبی 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 یا نبی، جس کی دو بوند ہے کوثر و سلسبیل، جس کی دو بوند ہے کوثر و سلسبیل، ہے وہ رحمت کا دریا ہمارا نبی، ملک کونین میں انبیاء تاجدار، ملک کونین میں انبیاء تاجدار، تاجداروں کا آقا ہمارا نبی، جس نے ٹکڑے کیے ہیں کمر کے وہ ہے، جس نے ٹکڑے کیے ہیں کمر کے وہ ہے، نور وحدت کا ٹکڑا ہمارا نبی، یا نبی 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 یا نبی، اللہم صلی وسلم وبارک
محمد وسلم، اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. مدد 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 يا سيدي، مدد مدد يا رسول الله، مدد يا صديق، مدد يا فارسي، مدد يا قاسم، مدد يا صديق، مدد يا بسطامي، مدد يا خلقاني، مدد يا فرمدي، مدد يا حمداني، مدد يا خضر، مدد يا وجدواني، مدد يا عارف، مدد يا فغنوي، مدد يا رامتني، مدد يا سامي، يا فاروقي مدد يا معصوم مدد يا سيف الدين مدد يا بدعوني مدد يا شمس الدين مدد يا دهلاوي مدد يا بغدادي مدد يا إسماعيل مدد يا خصم محمد مدد يا راضي مدد يا غموكي مدد يا صبوري مدد يا مدني مدد يا شرف الدين مدد يا سلطان الأولياء مدد يا داغستاني مدد يا مولاي مدد يا مرشدي مدد يا حقاني مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد مدد يا رسول الله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Allah Almighty commands the believers in the Holy Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وكونوا مع الصادقين. O you who believe, fear Allah and be in the company of the truthful. This is a command from Allah Almighty to all of the believers. So the question we should be asking ourselves, who are the truthful ones? Does Allah Almighty mean those people that never lie? Well, that can't be right, because many people only tell the truth and never lie, but they do not believe in Allah and they do not believe in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So then who is it? Some of our deluded brothers might think it's me Allah's talking about. I'm the special one. But in fact, the truthful here refers to those people who are the beloved servants of Allah Almighty. Their truth is that they fully submit to the divine will and do not go against Allah's commands. They are what we call the awliya, the saints. So now we know who the truthful ones are. Why is Allah Almighty commanding us to be in their company? As mentioned earlier in the introduction, keeping the company of the pious and truthful people leads to salvation. The opposite, keeping company of bad people, can only lead to damnation. The beloved companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam remained in their blessed company and attentively observed their every word, their every action, gesture, omission and conduct. By doing this, little by little, each companion began to take on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's beautiful characteristics and habits. Some of the companions were so affected by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that when they talked, when they acted, they did so just like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is what association is. That by keeping the company of the pious individuals, you begin to change, and inadvertently you'll become close to Allah. The saying of Khwaja Azizan mentioned before, where they said, if you sit in the company of a person and your mind is distracted, that is the opposite of association. True association, according to Khwaja Azizan, is when you sit with another person and in that company neither you nor he exists. Meaning that you have completely given over yourself to your Shaykh, to the Master, to the holy person. Khwaja Azizan Ali Ramitani, in whose honor we hold today's gathering, were of those that placed association as a central pillar in their teachings. They would always speak about its importance and benefits. They were born in Ramitani, which is a town just outside of Bukhara Sharif in Uzbekistan, and they were referred to themselves as Aziz. And so this is why people started calling them Azizan, and until this time that name stuck. Like many of the sheikhs of the Naqshbandi Tariqah, they were often visited by Sayyidina Khidr. Sayyidina Khidr would guide them and teach them spirituality. However, no matter who your teacher is always important to have a physical living sheikh to learn from. So Sayyidina Khidr ordered Khwaja Azizan to take bay'ah from Khwaja Mahmud Faghnawi. They did as instructed and they took bay'ah from them. And soon enough they were fully qualified and they took over from Khwaja Mahmud after they had passed. One day, whilst they were doing dhikr with their murids, a large white bird appeared, flying overhead. The bird spoke directly to Khwaja Azizan. "O Ali, be a man." The murids were in a state of awe and they fainted from the shock of this. When they regained consciousness, they asked Khwaja Azizan about what they had just witnessed. Khwaja Azizan explained, "That was the spirit of Khwaja Mahmud. He came to remind me of my duties." Even when the master passes away from this physical world, his spirit never leaves the murids. He is always on hand to remind and give instructions, and in some cases, tell them off. Now, Khwaja Azizan didn't spend all of their life in Ramitani, and once they decided to leave Ramitani, and they migrated. They migrated to a place called Khatam. Now this place is where you'll find their shrine today. When they arrived at the city gate, they sent one of their murids with a letter to the governor. And the murid presented this letter to the governor and asked, "Can you please stamp your official seal on this?" So the governor, taking this matter lightly, opened the letter and read it. And after reading so, he handed it to his advisors around him and they all began to chuckle and laugh. "So, the Sheikh wants to enter my city," he said arrogantly. The murid replied, "Yes." "Very well, here you go. I've stamped it and I give ijazah for the Sheikh to enter." The murid then returned and handed the stamped letter to Khwaja Azizan, who then kept it safe. For their livelihood, Khwaja Azizan weaved wool. They intentionally only brought the unsold, unwoven wool from shopkeepers because they knew that no one else would buy this wool, and they could not bear it that those shopkeepers would go home empty-handed. On one occasion, one of their murids came to them at night and he saw that the Sheikh was sat in ibadat and the wool spinning machine was turning on its own, producing woven wool that fell neatly onto the floor. Khwaja Azizan would then sell the woven wool in the market and distribute the profits equally among the poor, the religious people and their own family for their upkeep. Now, apart from this, Khwaja Azizan was also a teacher, and they had a very particular way, a very interesting way of teaching. They would go to the bazaar and they would ask the people there, "My brothers, does anyone want a paid job for the day?" Now people would hang around the bazaar hoping to find work. This is the place, you don't go on Indeed in that time. So there's usually a lot of people there waiting for some work. And these people would take up this offer. Khwaja Azizan would then take these people to the dargah, make them comfortable, feed them, and then put them to work. But it's not the work as we know it. He would sit them down in the prayer hall and he would teach them about Islam. At first, the workers would be confused and anxious, thinking the Sheikh has pulled a trick straight out of the Tabligh Jamaat handbook here. But once Khwaja Azizan had finished the teaching and the zikr, he would pay them and then send them on their way. Some would be confused, others would be giggling. They couldn't believe what's just happened. But they all went home happy. The next day, Khwaja Azizan would return to the market for more workers. The people from the day before, they'd be jumping ahead, knowing what's in store. They would also encourage others to come along with them. Day after day, they brought recruits and occupied them in learning about Islam. Not once did they ever say to them to perform any kind of work or labor. This kind treatment, hospitality and financial generosity of Khwaja Azizan was the opposite of the usual Maulvi experience that we all used to. He did not scold or treat them harshly, nor did he seek anything from them. They saw him as selfless, compassionate and merciful human being. So naturally, this had a profound impact on them. Some of them no longer came for payment. They came with the love and yearning to be in their company and to benefit from association with them. The growing numbers in Khwaja Azizan's ranks made the governor feel uneasy. His advisors warned him that the Sheikh's popularity was increasing, and this could prove a problem for them. So, the governor, just like our politicians, fearing for losing his seat and power, he sent a message to the Sheikh and ordered him to leave the city. Now, this is where Khwaja Azizan pulled out that letter from when they entered the city. He reminded the governor of this sealed decree and said that I am willing to leave the city if you are insisting to go back on your word. Now, at this, the governor became ashamed. And he realized that if I was to make Khwaja Azizan leave now, this will look even worse on me. And so he gave him permission to continue to stay. Eventually, he too realized the immense benefit of Khwaja Azizan. This people had changed for the better. And so the governor too joined the ranks of the people. Now, during their lifetime, a famous sheikh once asked them, "We, like you, do our best to serve people. We go to great lengths in the dishes we prepare. But I've seen that you just serve whatever is available. But what I can't understand is people still approve of you and they complain about us." To this, Khwaja Azizan responded, "Many provide service expecting a thanks in return. It is better that you serve by seeing it as an honor and you show gratitude for the opportunity you have been given to serve. Aim to adopt this mindset and all the complaints will stop." Now, Khwaja Azizan had two sons, Khwaja Muhammad Khur, the eldest, and Khwaja Ibrahim. Khwaja Azizan lived to a grand age of 130 years old. They chose Khwaja Ibrahim as a successor. Now, usually, as is tradition, the eldest always takes over. But this wasn't the case here. And so, this caused confusion amongst the people. But to this, Khwaja Azizan responded only, "You will soon find out." Khwaja Azizan passed away on Thursday on the 28th of Dhul-Qa'dah, and they were buried in Kharzm. Within a month of his death, Khwaja Muhammad also passed away. So this is the eldest brother, he also passed away, leaving the younger Khwaja Ibrahim to carry on the work. Khwaja Azizan's grave is flanked by the graves of both his sons, Khwaja Muhammad Khud to one side and Khwaja Ibrahim to the other. Now, I realize this talk has been long and there's a lot that's been said and there's a lot to take in, and that can often be difficult, as the journey to Allah Almighty also can be difficult, requiring a lot of work and dedication, and not many people can make it. However, for the lazy people like us that want the shortcuts and the quick tricks to make it, Khwaja Azizan left a secret. They said, listen carefully. The quickest and most direct path to Allah Almighty is by winning the heart of His beloved servants. By gaining favor with a servant who is deeply connected to God, their connection can elevate you closer to Allah Almighty as well. Now, to gain favor with a saintly person, with an awliya Allah, you must firstly keep his association and then do khidmah. Only then can his favorable gaze fall upon you, be directed towards you when you engage in regular, sincere service. Now, that's not always the case, and there are often times when some fortunate soul commits one act of sincerity, and this becomes a spark. And this following story illustrates this the best. One day, Khwaja Azizan had some guests that visited them, but they had no food to offer them. Now, Khwaja Azizan wanted to serve their guests. They stepped out of the house in the hopes that Allah would send a miracle. They'd send some provisions. And at that time, a young murid appeared before them with a tray of food. Khwaja Azizan instructed the murid to return to them later. The food was presented to the guests, and the guests left happily. Now this gesture won the heart of Khwaja Azizan, and when this murid returned, they said, "My son, you have assisted us in a time of need. Now it is our time to assist you. If Allah Almighty wills, your wish will be granted. What is it that you want?" Now most of us, we'd have a long list of everything that we need, this problem, that problem, and sort this person out, sort that person out. But this murid had only one wish. He said, "I wish to be like you." Now Khwaja Azizan, they warned him that this is a difficult thing to carry, and you will not be able to bear the weight of it, my son. And this murid replied that, "My Shaykh, I have no other ambition except that I want to be like you." So Khwaja Azizan agreed. "Very well, you will have what you desire." And they focused their tawajjuh on his heart, and soon, outwardly and inwardly, he resembled Khwaja Azizan. He left the home of Khwaja Azizan and retreated to a room in his house. Within a month of this incident, like Khwaja Azizan had warned, he would not be able to bear it. The heavy burden of the spirituality took its toll, and he passed from this life. He had finally achieved what he had for so long desired, reveling in the spiritual states Khwaja Azizan had attained, and achieving that ambition all believers desire to achieve: union with Allah. Al-Fatiha.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Just quickly before you leave, as you enter the mosque this evening, you all would have been given a slip with different colors written on it. And after the Khatam Sharif tonight, when you go downstairs, we would like you to go to the display board downstairs and read the display message which matches up with the color on your slip. So if you have a green sort of color on your slip, go to the green message. If you have a blue one, go to the blue one, and so forth. After you've read the message, think of someone in your own association that comes to mind who reflects that message, and someone who may have some of those qualities that are written on that display message. Now please, when you go downstairs, just as soon as you go downstairs and go to the display board, just go to the message that catches your eye first. Don't be standing there looking for the message that you want to actually read. You'll also be given a sticky note to write down your name, and not your name, sorry, to write down the name of that person that you're thinking about, and you can also put the initials of your own name. Lastly, if you are struggling to think of someone, you can't have anyone coming to mind after reading the display message, then you may need to start making new associations. Al-Fatiha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولم نشرح لك صدرك بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا قاضي الحاجات بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا كافي المهمات بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا رافع الدرجات بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا حل المشكلات بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا دافع البليات بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا شافي الأمراض بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا مجيب الدعوات بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم يا أرحم الراحمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم صلى الله على حبيبه محمد وآله وسلم الله فاتحة اللهم صل على